Yeah. Hey, not your nigga. The queen, not your bitch. Yeah. Oh, platform, man. Don't miss it. Am I live? Am I live? Teach. Am I on? Am I on? Yeah. Am I recording? Hey. Hold on. Wait. Turn me up. Hold on. That's a little better. That's a little better. Hey. Am I live? Am I live? Hold on. Wait. Am I on? Am I on? Oh. Am I recording? Hold on. Wait.
Y'all little platform, king not your nigga, queen not your bitch.
I want to take the time to thank all my loyal kings, queens, bonqueets, bonquets, all you motherfuckers that's been rocking with me from this show.
Things ain't gonna do nothing but get better from here.
Now, I tell you motherfuckers, the price yesterday, it ain't the same today. It just went up. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
You guys take the time to follow all my social media platforms. We're not just here on IG. We're not just here on Facebook.
We're not just on YouTube, you know. King got music too. Yeah, Also Focus got music.
Press dummy any rockin' shit, so don't you ever let this fuck nigga cross your lips. Got a new dude, hoping this vibe new. Got new waves, even change. I ain't hearing what you say to me. Cause every day's a perfect day to me.
We on Spotify. We on Apple, you know, I got live podcasts, I got audio podcasts, we on Anchor, we on Apple, you know.
Telling y'all, we manifesting shit. We finna raise up the bottom till it become the top.
Hey man, shout out to King, not your nigga, Queen, not your bitch, you heard me? Breadwinner King.
Just my time, got it jumping now. It's 11 p.m. and we ain't turning.
Gentlemen, may I have your attention, please? The show starts in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go.
First we gonna set the vibe right, I know. Y'all on your platform, king not your nigga, queen not you, bitch.
Freshmen didn't get much rest today.
Namaste. No, motherfucker.
Because they were paid.
Y'all know I ain't coming home, right?
Buses on strike, not raising fare. So they can help the
It is go time. We setting the vibe for the night. Y'all, we do the platform. King not your nigga, queen not your bitch. And we lit. It's 11 p.m., but it's still going down. I love y'all because y'all could be anywhere else in the world, but instead y'all are right here with me and the motherfucking gang. And I love it. I love it. Y'all, we got some shit to talk about tonight. We definitely got some shit to talk about. I love y'all for being here, being patient, because patience is the key. I'm learning that, you know what I'm saying? I'm learning that I be all fast. I be all over the goddamn place, you know, but I'm learning that patience is the key. So with that being said, while you ladies, gentlemen, kings, queens, bonqueets, bonquets are getting comfortable, take the time to like this video, share this video, you know, because that's what it's about on this YouTube world.
What y'all listening to, but I'm about to show y'all what real music was about.
Okay, let me on the time. Let's hear it.
Hey.
shit is fucking ridiculous. I mean, let me get on this track. I mean, if I could put that with this, yeah.
King, not your nigga.
Queen, not your bitch.
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 Hold up, we got them watching now. Y'all know the platform where it's going down. This my time, got them jumping now. It's 11 p.m. and we ain't turn it down. You can bet I got the squad with me. And we finna hit the top, come and vibe with me. Hit the link, go subscribe with me. We hitting every platform, now it's not Wrigley's. Believe it or not, got your girl watching King, better pull up the spot and say, ooh, turn him up. He talking real to me, ooh, rewind that. Where did you find that shit? He be everywhere, that's where his grind at. They call me King, that's where my mind at. King, not your nigga.
Queen, not your bitch.
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 Y'all right on the platform. King, not your nigga. Queen, not your bitch. You got exactly 1 hour to spit your shit, huh? Let go. We on every platform. Almost every platform, Hey, I be jamming like shit to myself. Shit is a vibe. It's a vibe. It is a pleasure to have y'all in here, beautiful, melanated people. You know, we have a new face with us tonight, so we're gonna stop. You know, I want you to introduce yourself. You know, because we got probably so many names for you, but introduce yourself.
So many names. Okay.
You know, the God. You know, we have our own names. But what?
Goddess. Yes. My name is Alicia, and I refer to myself as the Mindful Consumer. I have a podcast called The Mindful Consumer, where I talk about health and the way food affects the Black community specifically, and just rising to the top, activating the power that lives within us.
Most definitely. The Mindful Consumer, I definitely want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? A little later, before we get up out of here, I definitely want to go deeper into that, you know, because I saw an episode myself that I was like, God damn. You know what I'm saying? Run that back. You know, I'm glad I know the motherfucker behind the podcast, because I come to you and ask you, what you mean? You know, so let's go. You know, everybody don't have that luxury. I do. What you about to say, God?
No, I just was saying seedless. It just makes me think of so many things. I can go listen to that. Yeah.
Just the title. You know, it's a couple of them in there. You know, but I say that one right there. You know, so I definitely want to hear a little bit more about that, you know, as we go. It's a pleasure to have you on here. It is go time. How y'all feeling? You know what I'm saying? God, Brody, you know what I'm saying? How y'all feeling today, man? It's the beginning for a lot of people. How y'all feeling?
I'm feeling
all right, say no more. I'm glad y'all are. You know, it's 11 p.m. So I know that y'all energy probably a little down. So y'all already know to get it. Okay, I'm glad because y'all know to get this energy rocking that it's motherfucking go time. I bought a couple of questions tonight, a little riddles, brain teasers, whatever you want to call them. It is Q&A time. Let's go. Look, before we get started, you know I got another one of the gang just popped in this motherfucker. We got quite a baby. How you feeling, love?
I'm good. I'm good with everyone.
It's go time.
Excuse me for being tardy to the party. I'm here to.
It's fine, man. So it's just a pleasure to have you here. You know, that's one thing about y'all, man. Everybody got busy lives, everybody had their own lives, but we still managed to make it here. That shit is fucking love. That shit mean a lot. I be trying to tell y'all. You know, if I can make all y'all a t-shirt or a hat or something, you know, let me know. Because, you know, that's the way I can show my gratitude right there. Just let me know. I got you. I definitely got you. So I got these brain teasers for y'all. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know this game is lit because you can get points. But you know the points means absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. You know what I'm saying? So let's go. Let's get it. I'm not going to pick people. You are free to answer yourself in any order, but if you answer wrong, you are out into the next round. All right, you ready? First one. A man pushes his car to the hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Why?
What? A man pushes his car to a hotel and tells the owner he's bankrupt. Might as well kick my ass out because I don't know what the fuck going on.
No problem. Nice to see you though, you know. You know I love you. You know I love you, but gotta go. All right, let's go. Bro, you know. You know what, bro? I've known you for a while and you got a lot of faces. Today
Okay.
I've learned the I don't know face. Thank you for playing. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for playing. What's up with you? Let's go, Quetta. What you got for me?
Is he playing Monopoly?
You know what? You are the motherfucking go. You ought to go. You know, I'm gonna bring him back. You know, I'm not even gonna go all the way around. I'm gonna bring him back because I'm getting them juices flowing.
That's smart. That's smart.
He's playing Monopoly.
I like that.
He is playing Monopoly. That is a great one. Let's go. Are y'all ready? Let's get them juices flowing. A man stands on one side of the river. His dog is on the other. The man calls his dog, who immediately crosses the river without getting wet, without using a bridge or a boat. How does the dog do it?
He on a cell phone.
What? Yeah. How does he do it?
Without using a bridge or a boat.
What does he throw something to the man?
Yo, it is a pleasure to have you here. Your first.
No, he ain't swim. Ashley, he ain't you.
Yeah. Let's go.
I don't know.
See, I've heard this one before, but I can't.
Oh, have you?
Yeah, right.
Okay, give me the answer then.
It sounds familiar, but I
I'm gonna be the GOAT. You know what I'm saying? This guy. Let me check my comments. You know, we got the comments. He walked around the room. I wish I could give you a big, you know, nah, I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna bring them back before I get his answer.
You savage.
I'm gonna bring this. Look, that's this game. I'm gonna play this game.
You a savage.
Time, you know, and I enjoy this fucking game. I love this game.
You a straight savage.
We ain't got I ain't got this power on IG. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know. So the answer is the river was
The
frozen.
river was frozen.
yes, I was like, yes.
Say it again.
Yes.
Yes, we using our mind, y'all. We using our mind. Let's go. Your parents have 6 sons, including you, and each son has 1 sister. How many people are in the family?
Including the parents?
It's 9.
Who answered that?
It's 9. No, it's 9.
All right, count the people. Who are the people?
It's the 6 sons, the 1 sister, and the 2 parents.
There you go. Greta, I love how you use your motherfucking noggin. You know what I'm saying? You don't just be in there doing strange things. You know what I'm saying? You also brain. I love it.
Good response.
All right, let's go. This one, it was long, so it's gonna go like the little news thing. I am in the beginning of sorrow and at the end of sickness. You cannot express happiness without me, yet I am in the midst of crosses. I am always in risk and never in danger. You may find me in the sun, but never out in darkness.
I've heard this one before too.
What?
Get back.
I am in the beginning of sorrow and at the end of sickness. You cannot express happiness without me, yet I'm in the midst of crosses. I am always in risk and never in danger. You may find me in the sun, but never out in darkness.
I was gonna say death. That's not it.
Beats the fuck out of me.
I love your honesty, man. I love your honesty because the women just be trying to act like they know.
I don't know.
No, we really be fucking.
Yeah.
What you mean?
Nah, you don't know. Go ahead. Think.
I don't know, but I'm still thinking, nigga. Shit.
Go ahead and think. Go ahead and think.
Yeah, right.
Mm-hmm.
Can you run it back one more time?
They like that. I got you. Where we at? Boom.
I'm the beginning of sorrow and the end of sickness.
Did you just say 12?
Stress, happiness.
That better be for the last answer.
I'm in the midst of crosses. Sade?
I'm good up until that last sentence. Every time I get to that last sentence, everything I think of was like, nah, that can't be it.
Yeah, you kicked me out.
All right. I won't say no more. Oh, no, my bad. I forgot to kick you out. There you go.
I don't know.
Oh, okay, Quetta. No, I think you figured it out, but I think that this is a misprint. What was your answer?
Originally, it was like death or loss, but I don't.
Spirit?
No. See, the last word, you were right. See, that might throw everything off. The last word is right, but it's supposed to be spelled dark. Never out in the dark.
So it's loss or
no.
You may find me in the sun, but never out in the dark.
I'm at the beginning of sorrow.
Okay.
All right.
So I'm gonna give y'all this because I fucked it up. I think.
The letter
S. Oh, at the end of sickness, you can express happiness without.
Oh my God.
Dark.
See, if I wouldn't have messed that up at the end, I couldn't have gave that, y'all. I thought that was the next one. I thought that, and I messed it up.
Okay.
So if the S is wasn't on there, you get it. You know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be dark. Do I got one more? I got one more before we get to it. So let's go. A man is looking at a photograph of someone. His friend asks him, "Who is it?" The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have none. But that man's father is my father's son." Who's in the photograph?
Shit, him.
Get a little tense. I like how y'all read. They got the reading face.
A man is looking at a photograph of someone.
Mm-hmm.
Asks who it is. The man replies, "Brothers and sisters, I have."
Yeah, I'm with Jay. I would have said that was
him.
Him.
Okay. Instead of giving up the buzzes, all you guys just
my father.
One big one. Oh, and now the answer for that one was, let me see, his son. It was his son. So I don't know. Go back and do the math.
Oh, that man's okay. Yes.
I don't know, but that man, his father, is my father's.
Yes, if he look at his son, the man in the picture's father is his father's son.
No, the guy in the picture's father's son. Okay, all right.
There it is.
Got
there
you.
It is. There it is. Yeah, so those are your brain teasers, for today.
Brain fuckers. Change the word.
That's to get the juices flowing. You know what I'm saying? Y'all already know here on this platform, we tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth. It is go time.
Hey, y'all know the platform. King, not your nigga. Queen, not your bitch.
Not your nigga.
Queen, not your bitch.
King, not your nigga.
Queen, not your bitch.
King, not your nigga.
Queen, not your bitch.
Hold up, we got them watching now. Y'all know the platform where it's going down. It's my time, got them jumping now. It's 11 p.m. and we ain't turning down.
All right. When it comes to toxic traits, you know, I believe that everybody have them. You know, whether, I don't know if you can say good toxic trait, you know, because they be funny. Sometimes toxic traits are like, ha, you know, toxic trait. And it's like, it may not feel as though it caused too much damage, but I just believe too much of anything is caused damage. But before I get too far into that, you know, I believe we all have toxic traits. And I want to know if you guys, you know, can sit here and just give me one of y'all toxic traits. If you had to give it from the top of your head and say, yo, this is one of my toxic traits. You know, I admit it. This is what it is, or whatnot. And they can be very simple, y'all. Like, they can be very simple. Like, I saw one. Let me start it off. I saw one on the internet. It said, y'all, I love too hard. I give too much. I am too understanding. That is like a toxic trait I believe a lot of people have and don't even understand it. You know what I'm saying? So that's just an example of how they can be different versions of, or different meanings of, you know, what you would say a toxic trait. So yeah, let me hear y'all toxic trait. Anybody.
I'll go.
Let's go.
Too often I'll go along to get along. I'm not one. I don't particularly like confrontation. So I will muddle the boundaries or let people cross boundaries just to avoid confrontation at my own detriment.
A lot of people, I know a lot of people with that energy, that nature. That is crazy. Let me see that light. That is crazy. What about you, bro?
I do shit for reactions. I don't really mean a lot of shit I say or do. I just do it for reactions, just to see how people gonna respond. I think that's kind of toxic of me, but I do it. Sometimes, you know, like a woman teases just to see if she can get somebody. I kind of do that in a lot of situations.
Yeah, I can agree.
Like, that's why your ass got them stalkers.
I think we all been there. I can agree to that, bro. I definitely can totally agree. What about you, Alicia?
A toxic trait that I'm learning that I have is projecting. Projecting my fears onto people. I've had to identify them and to change my ways. So I would say that is very toxic of me.
I can dig it. How do y'all before y'all go through mine, you know? Let me pull that mine. So mine is expecting too much, you know, putting expectations on other motherfuckers, you know, that they didn't ask for. You know, they didn't ask for that shit. They didn't ask for me to know, you know, expect that they had common sense. It'd be the smallest shit for me. You know, I may talk to a motherfucker, or I might say, hey, look, man, I need you to do this, or boom, boom, boom. And then they come back and they're like, oh. And I'll be like, you know what? You pissed yourself off. You know, you pissed yourself off because it's like, yo, this motherfucker ain't say that. You know, so that is one of my most toxic traits, y'all, like, is just, you know, thinking that a motherfucker have common sense. You know, thinking that they should just have common sense, but a lot of motherfuckers don't.
But what's common sense?
What's common sense? What's my definition of common sense?
Yes.
Okay, let me I can get myself to solo lay out. Not being a goddamn fool. You know what I'm saying? Not being a goddamn fool. Even though you can learn something from being a fool, you know what I'm saying? Not to be a fool. You know, not to be a fool, but not to be a fool. I'm just being honest. Come on now. It's not more to that. It ain't no science. Common sense is there. You know, common sense is there.
Hey, somebody in the comments say your toxic trait is making up words.
Who that? Oh, Lord, my peanut guy.
Name wrong.
I love my peanut. What's your definition of what you would say common sense? What is common sense for you?
Who, me?
No, Alicia.
Oh.
I mean, everyone has their own experiences in life. So what's common for someone may be different for someone else. So we can't group everyone together. And I start like going over your cards. We know that, right? Everyone sees the world differently. So what's common for you, common sense for you, isn't going to be common sense for me.
Yeah. So you don't believe that putting expectations, let me word it differently. You don't believe that putting expectations, on people is a toxic trait. You wouldn't consider that as being a toxic trait. Just putting your own expectations on a person.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so maybe I should word it that way. Maybe I should still word it that way. But I still think you motherfuckers don't got no common sense. I'm gonna word this differently for the show. For the show. But half of you motherfuckers ain't got common sense. I'm sorry. I'm fucking sorry.
Know what, bro? The word is strange.
Yeah, like what should be common to you?
There is no common anymore.
Exactly.
See, I live in a different world. That's my problem. They say Pluto ain't here no more. I think
I live there with you, my brother.
I'm not here. So a lot of I'm trying to use the words that you guys use so you can understand it.
No, I 100% get it. I get it, but
when I say common, I guess it's just my version of common.
No, it ain't no more common though. There is no more common. Like our common that we talking about, that shit gone.
You don't create your own common?
I mean, you can create your common in your house, but when you leave out, common gone.
Yeah.
I can dig it, y'all, but to an extent. You know what I'm saying? To an extent. What about you, God? What you feel about that?
I mean, I agree with Alicia because like she said, I feel like everybody's experience isn't the same. So yes, there is a such thing as common sense. It's things that we should all know as a collective, but there are also things that maybe you're just ignorant to. You feel me? Like you just haven't learned it yet. You just don't know, so it's not common sense to you, but it's common sense to the next person.
Love it. What about you, brother? Before we move on, baby.
I agree with Nate, but also at what point is ignorance no longer an excuse? Where, once we get to a certain age, we have our own ability to seek knowledge and put ourselves in positions to experience other things and do other things. So, at what point do we stop relying on everyone else around us and a self-culpability for, ourselves?
Yeah. I mean, that to me,
nail on the head, quite for real.
Exactly.
Ignorance is no longer a scapegoat.
We saying no longer, but the shit is becoming more of a scapegoat now. Mm-hmm. Like we talking about our bubble that we living in, but like I said, when you leave out the house, I have to be out there every day. I see it's crazy as fuck. Like, and so like she said, it ain't our coming, ain't somebody else coming for whatever reason. It's fucked up, you know what I'm saying? But it is what it is. Like, I see motherfuckers who don't even know if they're a man or woman. They don't even want to identify shit. So
that thing you put in your stories, I'm like, what the hell?
Yeah, like she had like 1,000 titles. Like she was like a whole list of shit. Like, man, fuck it. I'm done. I'm tired of
even that. It was, I mean, you're looking at stuff that's on two totally opposite ends of various spectrums. Like in any particular thing that she went through, I'm like, how can you be? I mean, you're walking oxymoron. How can you be?
But if you tell her she's not that, then there's something wrong with you if you tell her she's not what she's saying. So it's like, I don't even bother with that shit no more. And it's designed like that to make you not want to even deal with it. It's too much.
Look, bro, I be going there. See, I be trying to catch up with your story, but them joints be long as shit. You know what I'm saying? Them joints be long as shit.
Like, hey, bro, listen, repetition is
like,
a lot.
50 stories a day.
I be
Those
trying.
people need repetition, bro. So you got to keep their attention. You feel me?
Oh,
Like I be getting 500-600 views on all my shit. So I know somebody watching.
yeah, you ain't lying. You ain't motherfucking lying. Before we move on, these are a few joints that I did find online as far as toxic traits that I thought was funny. My toxic trait is being productive for 20 minutes. Give myself a break. You know, that sounds about me sometimes. You know what I'm saying? It sounds like me sometimes. My toxic trait is I face everything on my own, and I don't admit that I need help because I'd rather struggle, you know, on the burden of my own problems. A lot of us do that, you know, a lot of times too. You know, we don't.
That's
Yeah.
right.
Not saying that dog reaching out won't always help, but a lot of us burden ourselves with a lot of shit. We're not even asking for help, especially when you know you have it. You know, my toxic trait is never to speak up, and I think Quetta, you said something along that line or whatnot. So I think that was
How is that toxic though? I don't get that.
My toxic trait is I never speak up.
It's toxic. It's toxic for this person. Like how y'all.
I can agree with that.
Well, see, I mean, it's not toxic to distance yourself until you can get to a point where you can speak calmly and converse in a manner. But it's toxic if you never address the issue and come to some type of resolution.
That's what she was saying.
Yeah. But every situation just don't have a solution.
And she said that she wasn't mad anymore, not until I talked it out or to
right.
You know, to the end of it.
But you ain't even talked it out, so I got you.
Yeah, I don't know. A lot of us don't understand it, especially with women. I am not going to argue with you while you're angry. You know, try to talk it out while you're.
I do that with my own kids. I do that with my kids and my god kids. I was like, okay, I understand you upset right now, but when you calm down and you get to a point where we can have a conversation, then we can talk and we can, you know, figure it out.
I didn't have that luxury coming up. You get the fuck over it right now.
Nah, I'm gonna bring it up. I'm gonna bring it up to you while you done cook dinner. You know, real women, like mad at you or not, you know, they still cook your dinner, whether they throw it at you and shit. They still do everything they normally do.
Throw it at you.
Let me tell you, bro. Some women don't even fucking cook you dinner, my nigga.
That's what I'm saying. No, I'm talking real women. Like they still, you know,
real women.
Yeah, they still do the things like that. They would still go in and act like, you know, nothing bad. Me, I'm the type that I have to talk about it. Don't sit here and just walk around like everything's sweet. That's scary to me. Like a woman, they just keep doing everything. My clothes washed, my lunch ready for work tomorrow, and I know we ain't
like, I don't know whether or not I should eat it.
Let's talk. Like, can we talk now, please? You know, fuck that. Like, let's talk out. That what really made me become a talker. You know, more of me being scared. Like, yo, ho, okay, you need to slow down, ho.
It's just baffling that people
around here too happy.
For real.
Mm-hmm. I'm telling y'all, you gotta protect yourself. Protect yourself, y'all. Protect yourself. It is go time. It is go time. Y'all, I do want to talk about this podcast that Alicia has. So your podcast is pretty lit. Like I went and I listened to a few. She got this joint called Give Me Sugar. Y'all gotta go look yourself. I ain't gonna be out and all this shit. You know, I ain't gonna be out and all this shit on here. You know, but she had this joint that caught my attention. Let me find that. Boom. She had this joint that caught my attention, and my performance is Seedless. And I want you to like elaborate.
I love that logo.
And yes, just bring it back up. Let's bring it.
So everybody know what the IRL really. What was that word? Whichever is why.
Yeah. Let's go. So I want you to explain, you know, a little bit more.
Seedless. So for me, it started with food, the fruits and vegetables that we eat. A lot nowadays, when we go to the grocery store, we see seedless everything. So I kind of compare that to this LBGT agenda that's being pushed. So our food is seedless, and they're trying to make the people seedless as well. So our food isn't producing naturally, and our people aren't reproducing naturally. So I just correlated the two together, and it makes sense that our food is pretty much plastic, and they're turning our people into plastic as well. I mean, I didn't say that in the podcast, but that's kind of the gist of it. I mean, it's very sickening.
Yeah, that shit hit home. That shit right there. That shit right there hit home. You know what I'm saying? Like, look at God in the corner, like, yeah.
And that's so much. It's so common sense because I always remind people that like we keep overlooking the fact that they already said that the world is overpopulated. Now we all know that it's not, but when you put the statement out there, that let me know you got a plan for it, right? So, like she said, people seedless, food seedless, kill you off with the food. You're not producing no children. Bam, everybody gave. We not, not replenishing the earth. So, bam, and that's how we gonna handle that. We're gonna vaccinate. I ain't gonna say that word. We're gonna give you the shot. We're gonna do all the other little shit, and we're gonna get y'all the fuck out of here because we don't want to just kill you, but we're killing you anyway.
Right.
They want to just kill us.
Exactly. And I mean, our bodies have a connection with the foods that we eat. So we have a seed. So it's only right that our foods would have seeds. So it's like if our bodies aren't able to identify the foods that they are producing, then we're not able to break that down and receive the nutrients that we need. So
that's crazy. Like living in the world and what it's coming to, like you said, we're not able to purchase like the seeds how we used to. Yeah, we was talking about that prior on one show briefly, if I'm not mistaken. And so what is that? I mean, it's common sense, but what it just my common sense, But what does that lead to? What the fuck is that leading to?
I mean, it leads to what we just said, depopulation.
Or starting your own.
Yeah, well, I mean, even still, I mean, looking at to the thing where you're talking about harvesting your own seeds. I'm from an agricultural area, and I mean, I don't know if people know how seeds. It is from as a farmer. It is extremely difficult to even do that nowadays. Like all of the majority of the few people who there's an actual job, I forget what it's called, where they would go to farms and harvest seeds. But if anybody knows anything about seeds, seeds fly and they float and they go, in different. So if you have, there's this large company, the makers of Roundup, they make specialized seeds, GMO seeds. So if the farmer next to you in the farm next to you has GMO seeds, of course, eventually by natural means, their seeds are going to come into your farm, even though you may be, and let's say you reharvest your own seeds. And you have the guy that comes and harvest your seeds and packages them and produce them so that you can replant the following year. This company has come and essentially put practically all of them out of business, citing intellectual property. These little guys, they don't have the means to fight it. Even though they are in the right, they don't have the means in which to fight it legally. So, Company M, well, you all may not be familiar with the company. You all know Monsanto?
Yeah.
Okay. So, literally, single-handedly, Monsanto has put like all of those people out of business. So people have no choice but to purchase seeds. Like people, you can't. It is. You run the risk of losing everything you have just from actually reharvesting your seeds, because so many other people have sold out and so many other people have just gone the easy route. And when you try to do it the natural way, the right way, God forbid the wind blows a Monsanto seed into your field, there's no way of knowing how it got there. And if you reharvest, because with Monsanto you can't reharvest your seeds, you have to purchase the seeds every year. You can't, once you grow, you can't. So if they go in and cite you with a subpoena and decide to test your plant, and there's one plant with some Monsanto seed DNA, they'll tie you up in litigation, whether you're right or wrong. They'll tie you up in litigation until you lose everything you have. So
you always got the knowledge behind the knowledge of the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? Like you break it down to the breakdown of the broken down. You know what I'm saying? That's why I love you. That's why I fucking love you, because you got the information for our ass. You got the information that comes through. I do agree, you know what I'm saying, with you, with all you guys. You know, your podcast, I definitely want, you know, looking forward to hearing more, you know, from that. I don't know if we want to see more visual on you, but you know, I don't know. You know, maybe later. I don't know. But I definitely want to hear more. You know, yeah, you know, let's get her on Raw Talk. Let's get her on Raw Talk. That'd definitely be a great addition. Y'all, before we get up out of here, I want to know, because we all grown. Do you know your love language?
Some friends will never get it.
My nigga, my nigga. My nigga, my nigga. My nigga.
What's up, Holmes?
Let me tell you, nigga. Man, I had to run down on these niggas. Man, they took all my money. I had to run down, come back later, ran down on them niggas. You feel me? You hear me, nigga? Do you feel me? Do you hear me, nigga?
Fool. Told your ass I don't like that fucking word. And you keep using it. The fuck? Could you please try not to use that shit around me? Shit.
Dang. My bad, nigga.
King, not your nigga.
Queen, not your bitch.
It's go time. It's go time. What is your love language? You know what I'm saying? What is your love language? Let me start with you. You get on my nerve. Let me start with you. Come on, bro. Let me start with you, bro. Since we the only men on this platform, do you know? I got people looking at me with the eye like.
Oh, I don't know, bro. I don't really have one.
You know, you don't have a love, bro. Come, hold on. Where my thing at? You lie. So you don't have a love language?
I used to.
Talk.
My own
Explain that to me.
I don't really care about love like that. Like,
Wow.
Who hurt you?
Nah,
Who hurt you?
Like, man, you for real? We need love. Everybody need a little love. You know what I'm saying?
I ain't gonna lie, bro. Listen, I swear, bro. I'm so consumed by trying to get back my rightful place on this planet that I really don't even be thinking about love like that. Like I'm in warrior mode. Why you think I be posting this shit? I be posting and moving how I be moving this shit. Now I know I have a job and shit. You know, I know how to act in a certain setting, but I'm war minded, bro. I don't really even be thinking about love like that. So, but the old love language used to be just, you know, doing little shit, showing me. Like I don't really want to hear I love you all day. Just, you know, like she said, cook your meal, cook my meal, even when you mad at me. So, you know, just doing little shit, but I don't really care about this shit no more. You know?
Okay. That's a love language, acts of service.
Active service. There you go.
There it is.
So you do have a love language. You just
I don't want
to say the phrase I have a love language.
Back in the day. Yeah, I'm gonna say back in the day.
Back in the day.
Yeah.
Back in the day. What's your love language, Quetta?
I would say it's equally words of affirmation and acts of service. Because I just need to know that what I do is seen and appreciated. I don't need any grand gestures or something or anything like that. Like, you know, you just coming up behind me, grabbing me around waist, kissing me on my neck, babe, thank you. Like, you know, it's kind of like one of those things. As long as, like, if you sitting there at the table eating, I'm in the kitchen cooking. As long as you somebody there eating the food, like I'm cooking. So, I just need to know that you see and appreciate the things that I do. So that's why I say equally words of affirmation and acts of service, because you can say thank you, but if your actions don't mirror that, you know.
I can dig that. I can dig that. What about you, Alicia?
I like quality time. I'm usually alone or to myself. So when I do have time with someone, I want it to be of quality.
Yeah.
Yeah. Scorpio.
to yourself in your hole, in your little bubble.
Yes. So the alone time is definitely what matters.
I can dig that.
I say.
What about you, Nay?
All of them, whatever it is, every single one, shit, everything. Okay, all of them. And I'm not even trying to be funny, but like all of them equally. Like I need to know that you love me. I need to know that you care. I need to know that you fucking feel me. I need to be able to talk to you. I need to be able to be like, look at that motherfucking UFO, and you not be like, you're tripping. It's a plane. Like that's a love language. Everything, all of it. I need it all.
I'm sorry, my kids ordering DoorDash. I got food for them. They tell me, no, I want to Panda Express. You know, Daddy don't have the money.
Nieces, what they need.
They tell me, oh no, I got my own money. I said, okay, get your Panda Express. Get your Panda Express. They got
money.
You know, I can dig. Oh God,
what's your love language, my boy?
You know, my love language is it would be touch. You know what I'm saying? I love. Like I'm a on the go motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I'm an on the go motherfucker. I'm always here. I'm always here. So, end of the motherfucking day. You know what I'm saying? That calms me down. That's my stress reliever. That's it. Like I have built myself to be a person that don't really like too many people in my space. When I'm in my space, I'm talking about as far as that motherfucker close. So when you're that close to me, you know what I'm saying, and you can touch. Yeah, there it is. My love language would be touch. Did I get everybody for the love language?
Yeah, you did.
Okay. All right. And I think all y'all was a little on this. So Thank you. Y'all fucking nuts. All right, y'all. So this is the time where we give our closing remarks. You guys, we give our closing remarks. I want to give everybody time to get closing remarks. First, I want to thank y'all for even being here tonight. Because like I said, we all be having shit to do. I could be anywhere else in the world, but instead y'all be right here with fucking me. So I love it.
Yo, this is go time. Y'all already know the platform. King Nacho nigga.
Queen Nacho bitch.
Running through my blood, hot, call me bionicle. Sign me now for this kid, get astronomical. Not the typical individual. I meditate, but not nothing too spiritual. Mob ties, do that make me a killer too?
All right. Closing remarks. Let me start with you, Quetta, for your closing remarks.
I would say, don't ever forget that you define you. All too often, and well, let's say, let me speak for myself. We allow ourselves to be defined by things outside of ourselves, or the roles that we play, whether it's be, I'm like, for me, I'm Malachi's mom, or I'm this person's wife. I am, this worker, or things like that. But those are things that we do. Those aren't necessarily who we are. We are more than the action. We are more than just a culmination of our actions. We have hearts, we have soul, we have purpose, and that isn't always defined by the relationships and the people that we're connected to. Connect with yourself and define yourself on your terms.
Most definitely.
I share.
Take that.
Yes.
And you and your closing remarks. What up, Brody? Let me get your closing remarks.
Man, protect your children, protect yourself, man. Don't sell out. Don't get the poke, man. Don't
get the poke.
Don't do it, man.
Don't get the poke. I can dig it. I can motherfucking dig it. All right. Closing remarks, Alicia.
I would just say be true to yourself, as Quetta was saying. It's so many distractions out here for us to get lost in, and I think that we and really I can just speak for myself. When I remove myself from the distractions, I am able to focus more on myself, and really give myself the time and dig deep into what it is that I am giving to the world, because what I give reflects what I receive. So.
Most definitely. I appreciate that. And I think you did like well. You know, I'm not sure if this is your first live, but you definitely did great tonight. You know,
thank you. Thank you for having me.
Of course, it's definitely a pleasure. And like, you know, the God said, we look forward to having you on Raw Talk. You know, but she got to chop it up with you about that. She the host. You know what I'm saying? She the host. And she going to chop it up with you about that. And then it's definitely going to be love.
We locked in.
You and your closing remarks.
I ain't got no closing remarks, so I'm going to read my tea bag. It's a inner peace creates peace in the world.
No question. I share. You know,
Raw Talk Thursdays at 10 p.m. It's never been different. It's always been the same. Every Thursday at 10 p.m.
Let's go. Tell them get it right. Yeah. Shots. Yeah, it's go time. The closing remarks, you guys. I want to say, check on your strong friends. You know, I say it, just don't sound cute. It's definitely check on your strong friends. I want to say, get up and invest in yourself. If you haven't, start today. Small amount, start somewhere. Also, ladies, do your Kegels.
Men do your Kegels too, because y'all can do it too.
You know, get it on. I'm just trying to help you. You know what I'm saying? I believe that I was put here to help you help me. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, and I'm just fulfilling my purpose. That's all. You know, I really want to thank y'all. Because, like I said, y'all could be anywhere but the stage. Y'all right here. Cool. Y'all already know the platform. Until next time, Queen not your nigga. Queen not your bitch. Y'all be lit, and I love y'all. Peace.
Good night.
This Instagram world, this Facebook world is fake.
You know what I'm saying? It's not real. It's a matrix.
Because they not going to be ready. They not going to be willing to let go of shit that's holding them back. They not going to be able to sacrifice. They not going to be able to just listen.
I like them ball to the skull. You know what I'm saying?
Boy, shut the fuck up.
That shit was bomb as fuck. I don't know about you, but I came like 4, 5, 6 times. It actually feels good. Right, bro. That's the same thing I told Teresa. Like, it might not work out. I mean, she thought
all fella realize is that I'm gonna be me, wherever I be.
Am I live? Are you really built like that?
Yo, man.
Am I recording? They didn't hit me. Am I on? So real to me, you can keep it real. Say you want a man, but are you really built like